At Ryanair, so I pay £12 for a seat, but a window isn't included in the deal? WTF? Read that again, but slowly. Yeah, bud, if your ticket costs £12 or euro, I just one of those, no wonder you don't get a seat. You're paying pennies to fly. MC Hammer bringing receipts. Stick to being a one-hit wonder. You have no idea what you're wading into. I got at least 19 charted hits. Which one made you wonder? See, Quincy down there doesn't seem to realize that artists do make more music than just their one-hit wonder. Around 300 kilometers per hour.
Sorry, stupid American here. Please translate to my superior measurement system.
About 0.14 times the speed of a .45 cal bullet. See, this is what makes me think I'm not American, because I don't know the speed of a bullet. Like, is that... What schools are people going to?
Source?
I have two excellent sources. 1, Control-C. 2, Control-V.
Ah, you do not understand what ownership means. I get it now. Good luck with whatever you got going on, buddy.
Only someone who bought NFTs can truly understand what the concept of owned means. Almost half of Gen Z are germaphobes and hand wash 10 times or more daily. Damn, that's wild. I wonder if there was any kind of collective life-changing traumatic event that happened that made them this way. You see, I don't know. I'm trying to rack my brain and I can't seem to think of anything. It's just another one of those untold mysteries. Once again, PETA are full of excrement. Think of these goats next time you see a cashmere jumper. And thank you all for our readers for adding context. Goats scream for all kinds of reasons, including hunger, boredom, and pain. Brushing removes dandruff and loose hair that some goats get and increases blood flow. God bless the community for always putting PETA in their place. We didn't need to be told, don't try this at home when we were kids, because we weren't freaking idiots.
Said the generation of kids that made magnetic refrigerator doors necessary and is the reason toy stores no longer sell lawn darts or M80 firecrackers.
Ooh, kinda cooked them on that one. Does your doors don't have locks? Does your English haveth good?
You speak English because it's the only language you know. I speak English because it's the only language you know. We are not the same.
My God. Oh, that is powerful. That is a powerful response. LOL, dude, I am legitimately a doctor and would like to recommend a therapist and maybe some anger management programs. Help is out there. I'll be praying for you. Take care. God bless. You're posting pics of yourself to r/free compliments and asking about a nose job to strangers. I'm not taking advice from someone so desperate that they turn to the dumbest website on earth for validation and then telling people to go to therapy. Figure yourself out. Why are you needing validation from random people online? Go preach elsewhere. Your bio? Nurturer with a hint of thug. Sure, continue with your wisdom, doctor. Google should not be used in school, nor taught in school. Computers and the internet have ruined kids. Be a good role model and get off the internet then. They got a point. I mean, if you want to see change, be the change, you know? What was Chopin's diet? I'm trying to get better at his music. Figured one of the best places to start would be to get the same gut bacteria as him. What did Chopin most likely eat in early 19th century Paris? People will do anything to avoid practicing. Air conditioning is unhealthy, bad, miserable, and sexist. I can't explain how many times I've gotten sick over the summer because of overzealous AC in offices. The majority of men in business settings are wearing multiple layers of clothes to conform to dress code. Put on a goddamn cardigan and stop making me ashamed to share a chromosome with you. This thing about how much men think about the Roman Empire shows how little women know about most men. Men look at history to learn from past mistakes. This shouldn't surprise anyone. The thing that surprises men who learn from history is not everyone else does, and cause the same problems that brought down entire civilizations in the past. Quit listening to Yeah, brother's going on a yap fest, and I'm just not hearing it. I've also never thought about the Roman Empire outside of my history class. Having children is saving the world. Raising them? Not so much. Yeah, raising kids? Who cares about that? Let's just make them and then, throw them on the street, I guess. That's what babies want, right? Pride equals 1 month, veterans equals 1 day. Our veterans deserve more. February 3rd, National Military Chaplains Day, aka 4 Chaplains Chaplain's Day. February 19th, Coast Guard Day. March 3rd, Navy Reserves Day. March 13th, K-9 Veterans Day. March 25th, Medal of Honor Day. March 29th, Vietnam Veterans Day. April 5th, Gold Star Spouses Day. April 14th, Air Force Reserves Day. April 23rd, Army Reserves Day. May 1st, Silver Star Banner Day. May 12th, Military Spouse Day. May 13th, Children of Fallen Patriots Day. Third Saturday in May, Armed Forces Day. May 29th, Memorial Day. June 6th, D-Day Anniversary. June 14th, Army Day. June 23rd. Okay, did you get the point? P.S. May is Military Appreciation Month. PPS, April, Month of the Military Child. November, Military Family Month / Warrior Care Month. PPPS, gay men have served in every war ever. There's zero conflict between LGBTs and armed forces appreciation except the one made up in your head. It's fun when people just don't do their own research at all. Also, we have a Space Force Day already? The Space Force is brand new. What have they done? How do we have a day for them? I'm confused. Why aren't you making sandwiches? I'm sorry that your dad finds you girly and will never be proud of you. I'm sorry your mom drinks when she thinks about what a disappointment you are. Maybe one day, if you try, you can have substance in your life instead of old stiff socks. It'll never make sense to me when guys say stuff like this online, because, like, don't you want a girlfriend? Isn't that, like, your end goal? Why are you just on them online? You realize that makes people hate you, right? Minnesota officials ready for potential feral pig invasion. Well, the Packers game isn't until 12:31, so they have time to prepare. Haha, yeah, sports. Redditor forgets women exist. Skill issue. My BF is the wind beneath my wings. Dating is different for gay people. Your experience isn't equivalent. This post is about men and women not getting along. I'm straight, though. My boyfriend, I'm straight. Make up your mind, LOL. Which one are you? Homie, I'm a woman. When I was a kid, if you walked around with a mask on because you had a 0.2 chance of dying, they called you a paranoid schizophrenic. Bruh, 0.2 is 20%. If I had a 20% chance of dying when I went outside without a mask, yes, of course I'm wearing it. 80% survival rate just for going outside? That's insane. I'm sure you know what it is. I am equally disturbed by your lack of comments. You make a post and you know what the answer is and wait for people to comment. Raising your social relevance. Is this clickbait? Nothing chaps my hide more than baby boomers saying clickbait. This is not an article. If I wanted social relevance, I'd grow a beard, wear shirts that say 1776, and yell from my car about how the government has a secret plan to enslave you with a vaccine. The type of guys girls be given a chance, yet I've been single for years. I'm dead? It's surprising girls give guys like this who get mad over pixels a chance and not a hardworking guy who actually makes something of their lives. Oh my god, here's one of the poor little good boys. Aww. Bro, be f***ing for real. If you have been single for years as you're whining about, perhaps you aren't a good catch as you think you are. Go cry about your loneliness somewhere else. Bye. Being friends with kids is fine, but you just have to realize that they're kids. You can't treat them the same way as adults, and under no circumstances should you be attracted to them. You say that like attraction is something people have control over. Are you saying that if you hang around anyone long enough, even children, you can become attracted to them? Because that sounds like a you problem. And it sounds like a very big you problem, as in you in jail problem. British Museum asks public and experts to help recover stolen artifacts. Have they checked the British Museum? Last I heard, there's a lot of stolen artifacts hidden there. I don't want to hear no housewife talk unless you can watch Kevin Samuels without rolling your eyes. Kevin Samuels was twice divorced, deadbeat dad that died under a hooker. Don't think he's the person to listen to for relationship advice. GPT-4 responds to Elon Musk's criticism. GPT-4, more like GPT snore. When it comes to humor, GPT-4 is about as funny as a screen door on a submarine. Humor is clearly banned at OpenAI, just like the many other subjects it censors. That's why it couldn't tell a joke if it had a goddamn instruction manual. It's like a comedian with a stick so far up its ass, it can't taste the bark. Elon, if I had $1 for every time I outsmarted you, I could bail out Twitter. As much as I'm not a huge fan of AI, it could honestly run Twitter better than Elon at this point. Travis Kelce is doing Bud Light and
COVID shot commercials. He needs to fire all his marketing agents. Or he needs to just go ahead and cut his dick off, become a chick, and endorse Joe Biden.
He went home with Taylor Swift, Clay. You can cry and piss all you want, Clay, but Travis Kelce's still doing better than you. No, no, no! Wow, wow, wow! Anyone can draw shit that never happens. I could draw you with 2 proud parents, for example. I woke up at 4 a.m. every day for years while I was building my business and still had a full-time job. If you want it, you'll find a way. No excuses. You run an internet marketing agency with 48 followers on Instagram. I'ma sleep in. This lake vehemently stands with women having the right to choose. Water is wet and abortion kills a human being. Thomas, not even your first talking point is correct. Water is not wet. What water touches is wet. I'm confident I have a lot more experience in making things wet than you do. Oh, they're really trying to prove why superior is in their name. Did you know? The Sith Eternal Fleet seen in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker was created by Sith cultists on Exegol, who indoctrinated Exegol's population with Sith values and raised and trained their children to become officers, mechanics, and soldiers for the Final Order. No? How could we have known? Thank you, Elijah Wood, for your brave question, because no, we wouldn't have known that. The movie didn't tell us any of that. Does this game exist? Second Life is not a game. It is a multi-user virtual environment. It doesn't have points or scores. It doesn't have winners or losers. Oh, it definitely has losers. Girls be like, 1 year with the love of my life, and this be the pick. What is wrong here exactly? OP is jealous because people can fall in love for looks and or personality, of which they have neither. Can this teenager use a rotary phone? Oh, look at these stupid kids. They can't use a rotary phone. They can't use a phone book. Wow, it's almost like as technology advances, older things slowly become useless and obsolete. Kind of like Ellen. Breaking news. Apple has just reportedly halted advertising on X after owner Elon Musk backed an anti-Semitic post. Apple following IBM, and in the last few hours, Lionsgate to pull ads. Tesla market cap slashed $40+ billion since he retweeted the anti-Jewish post. Ridiculous. Cancel culture is still alive. This you, Bob? Bud Light parent Anheuser-Busch sees $27 billion gone. Shares near bear market. I just love when they can't see it themselves. Like, they can't see exactly what they're getting mad at. Why? Why, Japan? Why must you make these 13 particular days different than the rest? Why not just make it all number plus Nietzsche? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and the teens. Why English you do this to us? LMAO, no, I do think you're very pretty, but what I am not is one of those Okies that will give you a free ride just because you have your looks as a get out of jail free card. Look, I get it. You were raised by a society that thinks you should be celebrated for just existing. I'm not part of that society. You're vacuous. You're inattentive. You're an egomaniac. You're conceited almost beyond belief to think that your distinct lack of personality is made up for by the fact that you're pretty and spend a lot of your day squatting. We have nothing, and I mean nothing, in common. You don't read, you can't tell me what your favorite movie is, you're a Cardi B fan, you have no interest in sport other than the footballers and now F1 drivers that you enjoy objectifying, your favorite car is what's popular, your favorite drink is whatever other people are buying you. And no. Just no. It staggers me that you went through so much of effort to get my number from your bra after meeting me once to be this person. You clearly do not know me at all and made little to no effort in this time to do so. So yes, you are pretty, very pretty, but I'm pretty AF too. So what makes me chase you? It's not enough to just be pretty, it's nothing. Happy Ramadan. Interesting flex to show that you can eat bacon on somebody else's holiday. Notice you insult our holiday, and we are unbothered. But if a cup says Happy Holidays in December, your white ass gets as heated as this bacon. There are a lot of statistics where Americans are at the top. Most of them just aren't that nice to brag about. Oh shit, I forgot how to convert 1.85 meters to 185 centimeters. OP must be American or dumb. Same thing. All I'm hearing is, wah, my country doesn't have the 6th biggest pyramid in the world. Fix your hearing then. Why should I care about the opinion from someone likely living off American taxpayer money? Basically, no one lives off American taxpayer money except for corporations. You can't even feed your own homeless or pay the healthcare within that money. When it comes to killing with American taxpayer money, now that's a different story. By the way, what kind of flex is having the 6th largest pyramid? Sounds like you're having a hard time coming up with upsides to living in your country. Do you like anal? Uh-oh, that's an inside thought that we said out loud. That's not how we make friends, and that was not a good choice, sir. How can we make a better choice next time? Let's reflect together. If that was their opening line, why did they bother? My abs are tight, but my pussy is tighter. Dad must be so proud. I graduated valedictorian, went to a college on a full ride, am on Forbes 30 Under 30, provide for both of my parents, and I look good as f*** in this picture. Why wouldn't he be? Jimmy Kimmel to host 2024 Oscar ceremony. Who cares? Nobody does. It's why we posted it, so everyone can take time to post that nobody cares. It's a public service to the nobody cares crowd. This is why you thrive on Twitter. It's the perfect medium for you. It's very superficial and oriented to the public and not experts. Oh yeah? Well, this guy says I'm an expert. Yeah, I'm not reading all that, but, good for you, maybe? If you know me, you know I'm committed to truth and fairness. Here's the truth. Not a single authentic user on X saw IBM's, Comcast's, or Oracle's ads next to the content in Media Matters article. Only 2 users saw Apple's ad next to the content, at least one of which was Media Matters. Data wins over manipulation or allegations. Don't be manipulated. Stand with X. I feel like your character will have 3 lines tops when they make a TV miniseries about this. Yeah, she did a whole lot of yapping, and I honestly still don't know what she's talking about. Do you notice that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out on a date and you say no, that's it. If I want to play games, I got a PlayStation. Thank God, I don't want to keep paying for premium. Brother, you pay for Twitter. Clearly the priorities are a little out of order here. Companies like Raytheon are the reason you're typing this today. Both the fact that you are alive and that you wrote this on a phone/computer. Damn, bro, you want some salt or seasoning to go with that boot you're licking? Notice how you didn't try to disprove my claim, but instead just insulted. Claims asserted without evidence can lick my balls. Burden of proof is on the assertion. Prove to me I wouldn't be alive without Raytheon or go back to the boot. Murdered by words in Murdered by Words. The better question is, why did you post this up? I see no murder or anything close to it. Maybe they meant to post it in one of the boring dystopian subreddits. 5 million karma. Nope, they know what they're doing. OP's the type of poster that if you block, your Reddit experience just improves by a tiny bit. That's not murder. 'Tis but a scratch. Finally, available everywhere. I played this for my dogs, and after, they ran to the garage and grabbed some fireworks and told me next time, shoot those off instead of playing your song. I hate how sexual the world has become. There is an orgy depicted in the Sistine Chapel. The Romans used to have holidays dedicated to sex. Concubines and royal courtesans were the norm. Stone Age humans had sex toys. The Kama Sutra was written around 400 BCE, and Cleopatra owned a dildo. Read a book. If you think the world is just becoming sexual now, you're crazy. Because humans, we're horny. I mean, what else is there? Anthony Bourdain had this right. Once you've been to Cambodia, you'll never stop wanting to beat Henry Kissinger to death with your bare hands. Well, thankfully he is dead now, but it is a shame how long he managed to live. I mean, 100 years. Why do the bad people get to live that long?